Hi there, it's the 20th of January. So Trump is increasing the pressure. Today there is Davos, and I think he'll be speaking there. There is no change. I don't think he's going to let Greenland go. This thing is just, yeah, increasing uncertainty in the markets. The Sunday gap is not closed yet. It's not filled so far. And it's getting close to that golden bottom band, that golden support that held in November. It's getting closer to that level, and we will see whether it holds the level around 8,000, so 6,825. And the bull flag that I was posting is also broken. It was something like this. It's broken to the downside. I can argue that we may still make a bull case, but at the moment everything is so uncertain and very volatile. Not extremely volatile like in the like on Liberation Day, but it's still volatile. So we have to watch carefully how this thing is unfolding. Looking at Russell, I think everything's still bullish. And I mean, we are only at the lows of what, December. So it's not really crash or anything. So everything is still looking bullish to me. But this is a controlled, more or less controlled pullback so far after breaking the wedge, that blue wedge. So on the SPX, it is testing or coming very close to the golden bottom band as well. The red potential bull flag was broken to the downside after testing it twice or three times. The top band, if you want to be really super precise, the top band, nah, not really. It's not really a bull flag. We have lost that opportunity. Now the golden bottom band has to hold really, as I mentioned on the ES chart. It is getting tested right now. It's kind of a rail support. Okay, if you look at it, the low of November, I can put it out there. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this whole thing unfolds, this volatility. Dow Jones, even though there was a small bounce off the blue bottom band, then overnight we broke it down. Obviously, this golden bottom band has to hold for a big bounce and recovery back into the failed blue bull flag. Yeah, that also, again, we have to wait and see whether that golden support holds. On the Dow Jones Cash, blue support is broken. It is back testing the golden broken bull flag here. And we also have this green potential support coming our way. Two touches here, internal support, and this one there. And of course, after that, if that whole thing breaks, then the green bottom band is much lower. But of course, I'm hoping that this golden broken bull flag is going to hold here as support and we will recover. But yeah, if the volatility picks up because of his comments, because of his tariff threats and all that, then yeah, there's going to be more downside. NASDAQ has broken the golden support, right? That support is now broken clearly. Like the top band, the internal was broken and back tested and it came down. It failed to break this blue resistance, and the blue support is now broken with a gap down, and the whole thing is still selling, and the red bull flag is broken to the downside. So that potential bull flag, I was hoping that we get to that level and break it, but it is broken to the downside now. So where do we go from here? Obviously, we have further way down at the low of November. We have this support, that red support, backtest of that red bull flag. I don't think we're going to come to that level. I don't think it's going to get to that level. But yeah, you never know with Trump. And there's another horizontal like support, that golden support there, that internal support. Yeah, we'll have to watch it very, very carefully at the moment. Let me see if there's anything else I can. Well, I would be looking into something like this, right? That blue one is broken, right? is it going to get to this blue bottom band and then rally to form such an interim channel, or kind of like an sideways to up bull flag, rally to that blue top band and break it? That way, that may work. Okay, and Nasdaq cash also broken down that golden support. It was broken at the open on Sunday, and it is still selling. So we'll see how it unfolds. And as I said, it would be lovely to see a support like this here, right? It's similar to the blue one that I just showed. Actually, let's put it that way. Okay, so I'm going to put it here in red color, and then see whether we can find. I'm going to put this in blue as well, right? That blue bottom band. If it gets tested and if it holds, we rally, forming this bull flag. Russell is coming down as well. This is no surprise, but it is still above the broken blue and green major resistance. So to me, there is no danger at the moment. And we had an open gap from Sunday night, and maybe it wants to test this blue broken resistance. The lowest level would be 2600 to touch that golden bottom band, and then rally to 2850. FTSE is a little bit red too. It failed to get to that golden resistance to break it, that ascending resistance. And obviously with tariff talks, we also gapped down, and it is pulling back. I don't think this golden support is going to be broken anytime soon. DAX has disappointed big time, of course, because of the tariff threats. But it is now, as you can see, this giant sideways is getting back tested. This massive sideways channel is getting back tested right here. Even though the golden channel is broken down with news, there is still a possibility for it to recover and run. I wouldn't be posting anything as to like uptrend, because that uptrend is now spoiled. Well, we have to wait and see. Honestly, that if we have an uptrend, if we have an uptrend from the lows of November, it would be taking another shape at the moment. But what I would be looking is, if we have a bounce, let's assume we have a bounce right here, okay, right here, then I would be looking into like touching that red top band, rallying to the red top band, pull back, and then break out. Of course, we need positive news from the Greenland side. The discussion. The French index failed massively. It broke it out, but then of course we were backtesting it on Friday. Then Trump tariffs came in, or the talk came in, and the red channel was broken. And is it going to break the blue bottom band as well? If we start to recovery, it's going to really rip through that green, get to the blue top band at least, which is at 8,500. TLT is still, to me, looking bullish, and it tried to, let me put this on the daily chart. That blue downtrend is a bull flag, and obviously we need to see that breakout. And that's TLT, the 30-year Treasury bond, making new lows. And obviously we need to see the break of that blue top band. Let's have a look at US oil, which is bouncing off the golden and green double support, which I showed yesterday. And we need to see a touch on the green top band, ultimately get to that level and smash it to the upside. Brent oil also bouncing off that purple plus green double support. Hopefully we're going to get to that green top band and break it eventually. Gold spot chart has broken the golden top band, right? The red support I didn't see at the moment of bounce, or at the moment of touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't see it, but of course it was already also like nearly broken, because remember we had this blue sideways channel here. It was broken down, then recovered, and of course with the tariff talks, safe haven stuff, then it gapped up and really ran. And now the golden uptrend right, is breaking to the upside, which opens the way for 5,000 if it can really do it. But on the gold continuous chart, right, the futures chart, it still has upside to touch that golden top band. Maybe the futures are telling the truth on this case. That level is 47.75. I think, yeah, we'll see which one is telling the truth. Either way, the golden top band and the golden channel has been running the show after this bounce and the blue resistance break, and the blue sideways channel or sideways to up channel is broken to the upside. Yesterday, it bounced off this blue, broken resistance, and now it's still going. This is silver, which is now breaking the golden top band. This is extremely bullish. This is the sideways action that is breaking up. And the red uptrend is still running the show. We are at $95. It is getting closer to 102, 103, which is that red top band. That's the minimum target. And then on the long term, yeah, the purple top band together with the red, actually they are getting closer, around $100. That purple top band, and of course the red. So are we very close to a mega high on silver? We are getting close to that level. To be honest, it would be very scary if it touches that level, purple plus red, plus the other red. So I'm going to put this in blue color, just to see. Okay, that is a very long term. This is year 2008. Okay, that is year 2011. And you can see that measured rally, right? It is that blue top band. That is probably a mega high, a mega top there. That would be around $104. And the red, purple, and green, between 100 and 105, silver is going to get very, very, tongue in the cheek moment for silver. We may put in a very big top there and then start pulling back at least. So we have to be very careful when it gets there. Silver continuous futures also broken out of this black. So I'm going to put this also in golden color. So we're talking about the same thing, right? And the red top band is just over 100, maybe 102. That red top band, right? That is what matters. On the daily chart, that red bottom band. So this is the low of 2003. It's a little bit different. And the red bottom band is at the low of COVID. Red bottom band, and the red top band is there, which points at $120, $115, $120. So which one is telling the truth? We'll find out soon enough, I guess, because the previous bottom band, that red one, I took it from the low of 2008, right? On the spot chart, just to show you what the big difference is. And this is what this low I took as a reference on the bottom band. But actually, if we take the low from the lows of, the bottom band from the lows of COVID, and there, yeah, we have 120, 125. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, around 115, 120. But we still have this purple top band, right? So, yeah, we'll have to watch it carefully when we are over $100. Platinum spot chart, the purple one is broken and back tested. The red one is coming into play. I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to put this in, actually, the red one in blue color, right? Because we have it on the other one. Is it going to? So it bounced off the golden support 3 times. Is it going to break the blue? And then, of course, we have the green major resistance. Or is it going to come down, touch the blue bottom band, and then rally? So that is a big question. On the continuous futures, it's much more clearer. This blue resistance, if it breaks, then we rally to the red top band at least. But of course, if it reverses and comes down to the red support, it may break and come down to that 2100 level. Palladium, ultimately, I still believe that green resistance will break. Palladium March contract, right? It has cleared. It didn't reverse at the purple top band, so maybe we have a different bull flag, which is this. Okay, so it may come down right from here and then break out of this purple small bull flag. This here is copper. The purple giant sideways channel is broken, which is long-term extremely bullish. But if we look at the 6-hourly chart, that purple channel is broken. I'm going to remove the green. That wasn't very clear. The purple uptrend from the lows of November is broken and backtested, which begs the question, is it going to come down to the red bottom band before it rallies again? And on the March contract, the blue channel is being forced to break. So there is no push, but even if it does, then the golden bottom band is the next potential support. We may touch that and start running again. Natural gas is testing the red top band. Of course, with news again, it's up a big time, a big amount. It has cleared the blue, right? After the bounce of the golden support, I think I told you last week about this golden support, and it literally bounced off that level to the last tick, and it filled gap. This gap was filled, right? That gap was filled. And now are we going to see a reverse, come back down, fill this gap, and then break out? And on the February contract, right, the bounce off the 29.90 was also the blue support. And from here, look at this rocket. So now the question is, right, let's have a look, all right? If the golden bottom band is this, all right, the golden top band would be more or less something like this. But the fact that the red resistance is broken, of course, it's all news, okay? So there's also that. But the question is, yes, is it going to be able to break the golden top band, or is it going to reverse there and come down for the last time before it rallies again? All right, now let's have a look at Euro, which has broken out of the blue downtrend after touching the blue bottom band, nearly backtesting the red. Now the blue downtrend, or this bull flag, is broken, right? This is very, very interesting. So are we going to see the break of that black top band, just like that? Do we have something like this? No, even that one is broken. Yeah. Even that one is broken. Right. Right. Even. Right. I'm going to put this in. What? We don't have green here. Right. That green top band, green bottom band. Yes. So we'll see how it unfolds. But the green top band is broken. The blue downtrend. That looks like, of course, this is all news triggered, but if it breaks the black resistance, then Euro is going to run. Pound sterling is back testing the broken golden channel, that uptrend, yes. And of course, we still have this black downtrend, which is a bull flag. US dollar, Japanese yen came down, but hasn't really broken this blue plus black double support. There is no break or anything. DXY has to break out of this, right? It has to get to I don't know if it can come down to 95 right away, or if it wants to touch the blue plus green and then come down again. Aussie clearly has broken the golden bull flag. Now the red top band will be broken, I think. Or maybe it will reverse one more time and then break out. And Kiwi is now breaking the green top band together with the blue. So this has been long time in the making, right? And Kiwi, with of course bearish news on US dollar, is forcing. So this resistance was also broken, right? This red small resistance also broken. Now the green top band, and together with the blue major resistance, if this breaks, then it gets to the golden resistance rail. Maybe pull back one more time and then break out. And UCAD has to break this golden support, right, for it to come down further. Coffee, this one, and if the golden bottom band together with the red, right? I don't know. I'm not sure whether we have hit a really big low in December, or are we going to revisit those lows? I think the March contract is going to tell us the truth. Well, if it really comes down, breaks the green plus golden, we come down to 327, 328, and then we can buy it. Wheat is forcing the blue plus golden double resistance. I think that level is going to be broken today or tomorrow. And on the March contract, similarly, it bounced off the golden support, but there is no break of that blue resistance just yet, that interim resistance. I think this is going to be broken. And soybeans, right, it is, maybe we have an overhead resistance here. Oh, looks like it, yes. So I'm going to put this on the 4-hourly chart, right? And we put this one there, okay, on the continuous. This is the continuous chart, and this red resistance has 3 touches. I think eventually we will break this blue. Instead of breaking the blue support, soybeans will break the red, and we'll see a big rally, especially after clearing this golden resistance, horizontal one. And on the March contract, the signal will be much more clearer. You can see the green downtrend. Look at this beauty. First, second, and third. Bottom band, it bounced off the blue plus red double support. Now it has to break the green top band. Anything above 1058 is going to be a buy signal for my money. I'm going to buy it there. Corn tried to recover this lost ground from last week's report. On the March contract, it is a very clear sign, a very clear formation, and for my long-term members would know what I'm going to say. It's either the golden top band to rally or break the golden bottom band and sink once again to the lows of last week. This is a lovely bear flag, but of course bear flags sometimes break to the upside, and that may change things very fast to the bull side to recover this lost ground. Cocoa is sinking, keeps on coming down, 47.52, and on the March contract, right, it's taking a beating after reversal at the purple plus blue double resistance. Look at that. It is still looking extremely bearish, and my target was the purple bottom band, and we are getting there very, very fast. Sugar, is it going to break the green top band? That remains to be seen. And on the March contract, it has broken and backtested it is going to backtest the green resistance, but we still have this blue major one, and of course golden and red. It's going to be very hard for sugar to go through those. And cotton, I still am expecting the gap fill at 64, right? I would love to see that gap fill at 64 or just under, somewhere around 64. Similarly on the March contract, right? This is slightly bullish because it has broken back into the black failed bull flag. What we need is that one more dip, touch that 64 level or maybe 63.75 without breaking the golden top band, come down and then break out. It will be a lovely buying opportunity again. So now let's have a look at coins which look terrible. They look all terrible because Bitcoin broke down the blue bull flag and the green bear flag. And now it is probably going to test this golden support once again. And of course, the golden bottom band's break is going to bring it down to 75K, I think. And on the if you remember what I showed the other week, right? The red bottom band, if it holds, I said this is going to rally. This is the dominance, market cap dominance of Bitcoin. And this was the low, and we can see Bitcoin is starting to grow again. And this, against other coins, Ethereum broke down that golden bear flag. This is also bearish, very bearish here. And now is the green support going to hold, or green line going to hold, bounce, and then break down? We'll see. Zcash is still selling. I think it's going to come down to that golden bottom band around 200. And Dash, even Dash is coming down. Is it going to form a bull flag? Well, maybe. If the green top band breaks, I'm going to put this in blue, right? But its bottom band is kind of damaged. XMR, Monero, also selling a little bit, but maybe wants to test this blue broken resistance and then rally. It is back testing, so I'm going to remove this blue one. It's a little bit confusing. The golden giant bull flag is broken, and that's why I still believe in the long run Monero is going to run big, because this is a huge damage on this bull flag. Okay, Binance has to break 1,000 or whatever. Aave is still selling. ACH still inside this green downtrend. Cardano is testing the golden bottom band once again. Arrow is coming down. There is no hope for any of these coins. Algo, red downtrend. Audio, blue resistance still stands. AVAX trying to save that blue bull flag by staying in it. Yeah, this is kind of the fake it broke back in. But we still need to get to the green bull flags, top band, and then the blue, and then the red. Chili's was very close to the green major resistance, but so far it hasn't broken out. CKB still inside the blue downtrend. Coty made new lows, touched the October lows, and bounced a little bit, but we need Coty to break the blue top band. Doji is not very good. Polkadot terrible. FET Fetch AI still hope. There is still hope for this one because this golden channel is still there, and of course we need to see the break of that purple top band for more upside. Phantom is the only one that is up today. It's 7% up, and for me that triple support, golden, blue, and purple, they're still holding, and I still believe we're going to run to the blue top band at least. Then we'll see whether it can come down and break out later. All right, now GRT, not so good. Hedera making new lows, and obviously it wants to test the lows of October and purple bottom band and the blue. That will be a nice level too, I think, to start a rally. IOTA came very close to the golden resistance, then came down. Is it going to bounce off this purple support? It wants to visit the lows of October spike. Then maybe a rally off that level. Jasmy, red downtrend. It has to bounce and get to the green and then the golden. CAS has broken the green support. That is no surprise. Maybe it wants to test the golden bottom band. Now, Chainlink, there is no hope for this one just yet, right? It is inside the blue uptrend, but there is no push. I think for a rally, it has to take out at least $15. Then maybe. This is Litecoin. Golden resistance needs breaking. We're not there yet. Mana is looking interesting because it's still forcing that green resistance. MDT dead. NIA also not so good. Has to break the purple top band for a rally. Ondo is dead because of this red support, and obviously if the red bottom band breaks, and of course then after that if the blue one is also broken, then Ondo is gonna be over. Like, yes, it would be over completely. That's how terrible it looks at the moment. It has revisited the lows of October spike long time ago, and then it's still sold off. PAL has to break the red top band. This is a lovely downtrend, and that's why it's coming down. Pendle couldn't break the green resistance. It is still inside this golden bull flag, so there is hope for this one. Pepe coming down inside the green downtrend. It wants to backtest the purple probably, and then rally. And that level would be 42, 41. RSR golden downtrend sandbox, the purple broken resistance support would hold as resistance if it can get there, but at the moment nothing. The thing is, right, it is right, it is up 9%, so that's interesting because sandbox is usually there is no demand for it. Shiba, is it going to get to the black? I mean, after the backtest on the golden, maybe we get to the black top band. SKL looking terrible. Solana came down from that golden resistance. And Sui blue resistance is holding, still looking terrible, unless and until it breaks that blue resistance, right? Tau, nothing. And Theta still down inside the blue downtrend. Celestia, golden downtrend. True, green downtrend, True Coin. And TRX has backtested, or it is backtesting the green broken bull flag. If it wants to rally, this is it. It has to bounce off this green support and then run to the black resistance and break it. Okay? Uniswap, right, it is very close to the green support. It has broken the previous lows, and that's why Uni is looking dangerously close to a major breakdown to really sell off. That would become a short entry, really. Xstella, golden bull flag, but there is no action. XRP nearly backtested the blue support together with the green. It has to get to the golden and break. And that's it, really. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.